Hello, thanks for tuning in to the Turfway Park Report for Thursday, February 23rd, 2017. 9 races on the card, the Polytrack Fast, temperature in the upper 60 degrees. Tonight's first race is a starter allowance event for the boys. They'll go a mile. Morning line favorite number 6, keeping your chin up with leading jockey Alonso Quinones. They are off in the Thursday opener from Turfway. I Skipper broke sharp, and Tiz Sardanic Joe on the stretch out will lead him in the first turn. So Tiz Sardanic Joe to the inside. I Skipper tries to cross and clear and does in fact. So I Skipper has the lead midpoint through the turn. Aesop racing in the second position. 3 lengths further back, Tiz Sardanic Joe now in third. Pepite races to the inside of him and out in the center of the course. About 4 lengths off the pace, it is Taken. And last away early, the favorite keeping your chin up has 10 lengths to find as they straighten up the backstretch. They're 5/8 of a mile from home, first quarter mile, 24-1. So the big long shot I Skipper shows the way by 3. Aesop racing in second. There's Frencham, moves up into third. Towards his inside is Tiz Sardanic Joe racing in fourth, 4.5 lengths off the lead. Then a length to Pepite, still 2 lengths to Taken. And the favorite keeping your chin up still last, but starting to close in now as they make their entrance into the turn. The first half mile was fast, 47-3. So I Skipper shows the way, but here comes Aesop turning the heat up there in second. Frencham's committed to go 3 wide. Tiz Sardanic Joe's trapped along the fence in fourth. Then 4 lengths further back underway. Here's Pepite. The favorite still last, 10 lengths off the lead outside the quarter mile pole. I Skipper shows it from Aesop, who attacks to the outside. Tiz Sardanic Joe is going to try to get the rail run while Frencham goes 3 wide. And now the favorite keeping her chin up is starting to roll from the back of the pack. They have 1/8 of a mile to go, and Aesop has found the front. I Skipper is done down on the inside, gaining ground. Here's Tiz Sardanic Joe and keeping your chin up, but in the final 16th, Aesop's gonna pull the shocker here. Aesop wins it by about 2. I Skipper was second, Tiz Sardanic Joe third, Frencham was fourth, the favorite keeping her chin up fifth in 137-1. Number 7, Aesop pulls the upset here for owner Brett Bresser and winning trainer Chip Brownfield. Aesop cruised to victory here for Malcolm Franklin. 5th lifetime victory for this 4-year-old son of Lemon Drop kid. Returns $20, $760, $580. Second long shot number 5, I Skipper. Third number 2, Tiz Sardanic Joe. And fourth to 4, Frencham. The exacta was $289. The try was worth $789.70, and the superfecta came back $3,194.80. Running time for the opener 137 1/5. Tonight's second race, a maiden claimant event for the 3-year-olds. The claimant price 30 down to 20,000. They'll race 1 mile. Morning line favorite number 5, Jingle Me This, for trainer Tommy Humphreys. And they are off. Slow start for Anzo Prado, but a fast and wise beginning for a Fantastic Kitten. Almost Royalty is going to try to squeeze through on the fence, but there's not enough room and had to check hard onto the run of the first turn. So Fantastic Kitten has the lead and the rail. Bookman, the first-time starter, racing in second. Almost Royalty races in third. There goes Jingle Me This. And also Igway passes Almost Royalty, who has 1 horse beat. And at the back of the pack, about 12 lengths off the lead, is Ligurian. First quarter, 24-3. So Fantastic Kitten shows them up top in front by just about a length from between horses. Bookman, the first-time starter, racing in second. Covered up to the outside by the even money favorite, Jingle Me This, who is in third. 4 lengths further back to I Weigh, a length in front of Anzo Prado. Then 4 lengths to Almost Royalty, and still about 7 or 8 back to Ligurian, who is disinterested in the back of the pack. Half mile, 48-2. Fantastic Kitten shows the way. Here's Bookman from between horses to turn the pressure up there in second. Jingle Me This ranges up 3 wide third. 4 lengths further back, Igway is underway, and also Anzo Prado starting to roll after that poor start as they're just outside the quarter mile pole. So Fantastic Kitten being hard ridden up top, but here's the favorite Jingle Me This right to the outside. And Bookman in behind these 2 racing in third. Igway is fourth. Here's Anzo Prado running on from the back as they run to the top of the stretch. It's Jingle Me This overtakes the pace setter Fantastic Kitten. Jingle Me This wondering about the course, but still in front by the 8th pole. And Jingle Me This is drawing away in deep stretch. Bookman racing up at the second from the clouds. Igway running on to the third as they race down to the wire. Put a ring around number 5, Jingle Me This. Jingle Me This wins like a even money should. Bookman was second, Fantastic third, Igway was fourth. The favorite, number 5, Jingle Me This, 1 under. Raps just destroys this field. Breaks maiden on the class drop here, covering the mile in 1:38.3. The winner, owned and trained by Tommy Humphreys. Corey Orm was along for the winning ride. The winner, $4, $240, $220. Second, number 4, Bookman. Third, number 3, Fantastic Kitten. Fourth to 6, I Wei. The exacta, $16.80. The try, $31.40. The super, $151.60. And the double, $72.20. Tonight's third race, a maiden filly and mare claimant event. 15,000 down to 10, the claiming price. They'll go 6 furlongs. Morning line favorite, number 3, Gonna Find Her, with Albin Jimenez. They are off. Rose Nose Showbiz hopped right as they kick it, but recovered nicely. It's a fast start for Genteel Promise. Shariha's being hustled up to the outside, through from the inside, Cheatin' Heart. Gonna Find Her came away racing in the 4th position. Rose Nose Showbiz is 5th, and Last Away Early Gold Passion is last of the sextet. 6 lengths from top to bottom. It's Genteel Promise, and Chelsea Kaiser shows them up top. Cheatin' Heart racing to the inside of Shariha. Those two are 2nd and 3rd. Gonna Find Her with the blinkers on, tugging real hard against Jimenez there. Is 4th, just needs a place to run. Then a link further back to Gold Passion, and Rose Nose Showbiz is last. Gonna Find Her just had to check there. First quarter, 22 and 4. Genteel Promise shows them up top. Here's Cheatin' Heart. Back at him, racing in 2nd. Gold Passion switches to the 3 wide side. Shariha races 4th. Gonna Find Her is going to get that inside position as they run to the top of the stretch. Half mile in, 46 and 2. And Genteel Promise turns them on down. Cheatin' Heart is on the attack to the outside. Gonna Find Her races in 3rd. Still has 4 lengths to find. They're in the final furlong. And Genteel Promise tackled by Cheatin' Heart on the far outside. Rose Nose Showbiz is flying late. It's Genteel Promise trying to hold Cheatin' Heart, trying to wear on down. They race down towards a line, and a photo. It may have been Genteel Promise on the inside, but Cheatin' Heart had her nose down right on the wire. Those two in a head-bobbing photo in 1:11 and 4. Number 5, Genteel Promise makes every pull a winning one. Just hangs on here for owner-trainer Dan Thompson. Chelsea Kaiser with that winning ride. Second, number 2, Cheatin' Heart. Third, the 1, Rose Nose Showbiz. And fourth, the 4, Gold Passion. The winner, $28.60, $10.86. The winning exacta, $128.40. The try, $336.30. Super, $1,430.40. The pick 3, $346.70. The daily double was worth $61.60. Running time, 1:11 and 4. Tonight's 4th race, a claimant event for the fillies and mares, which have never won 3 lifetime. They'll go 1 mile. Scratch number 5, Roman Canvas. Morning line favorite, number 7, Hang On Annie, with Albin Jimenez. They are racing, and Hang On Annie caught a flyer. She broke sharp, but it's Glory Range who's being hustled on out and has the most speed. So Glory Range reads them into the first turn. Hang On Annie has deferred to the 2nd spot. Lady Chandler hugs that rail in the 3rd spot, about a length and a half off the lead, and separation of the lake to Successful Brat. Towards her inside is Scootin' Mary, and then 4 or 5 lengths further back to the trailer. At the back of the pack, it's Home on Saturday. 7 lengths from top to bottom as they pass the 6 furlong marker. First quarter, they walked it almost in 26 seconds flat. So Glory Range and Hang On Annie hook up as they straighten for the backstretch journey. Successful Brat on the class drop has drawn an Everclover 3rd as she's only about 3 lengths off the leaders. Then a length further back towards the inside is Lady Chandler. She's now being passed by Scootin' Mary, and Home on Saturday can see them all. Up the backside they go. They pass the half-mile pole, and Glory Range shows them through the first half in 49 and 4. Hang On Annie is really into the bit and tugging hard at Jimenez there. These two are 2 lengths in front. A Successful Brat who starts to be niggled upon by Quinones. Then a link further back to Lady Chandler still riding the rail as they have a 5/16 of a mile to go. Glory Range on the inside, Hang On Annie on the outside. These two are shoulder to shoulder, stride for stride. Successful Brat's trying to run on to pick up the pieces here. 3/4, 1:14 and 1, and they spitting on down for the money. And Glory Range turns them on down. Hang On Annie corners wide, 3/16 left, and Glory Range is responding under that right-handed urging. Hang On Annie down the center of the track. It is Successful Brat who's coming on, but in the final Florence furlong, it's Glory Range broke sharp and turn back the favorite. It's Glory Range, and Perriutes wins by 4. Tight photo for second between Successful Brat and Hang On Annie in 1:40 flat. Number 4, Glory Range, takes them all the way up top with Perriutes aboard for owner Andrew McKenzie, trainer Larry Smith. Glory Range wins and returns $12, $440, $240. Finishing second, number 6, Successful Brat. Third, number 7, Hang On Annie. Fourth, the 1, Lady Chandler. Exacta $40.40. Try 91 even. Daily double $174, and the superfecta $101.60. The pick 3 for $1, $244.20. Running time 140 flat. Tonight's fifth race, a maiden claimant event. The claiming price $5,000. A go a mile. Scratch number 6, Oak and Shield. Morning line favorite number 3, I'll Give You War with Corey Orm. And runners away. Awkward beginning for Sailor Storm, but a fast start for the favorite, I'll Give You War. Also, wise beginning for Brad's Wager. Morning Lover Rambo with the blinkers on stacks up 3 deep as they head into the first turn. Connect a Peg away racing in fourth, 2.5 off the pace, a length in front of Little Stroll, and Sailor Storm is at the back of the pack. Midpoint through the turn, it's the favorite, I'll Give You War, shows them up top. Morning Lover Rambo will press from the outside there in second. Link further back, Brad's Wager racing along in the third position. Connect a Peg is fourth, about 4.5 off the pace, a length in front of Little Stroll, and Sailor Storm the Gray is at the back of the pack, 8 lengths off the lead. First quarter 24-3. I'll Give You War heads up the backside with a length advantage. Morning Lover Rambo, the Illinois bred, in chase mode in second. Brad's Wager is the third. Connect a Peg locked in on the fence in fourth. Little Stroll running up between horses with nowhere to go in fifth, 2 lengths back to Sailor Storm, who starts to close in, half mile 49-2. So I'll Give You War leads him to the far turn run on a clear and unchallenged lead. Shows him by the 3.5 furlong marker in front by 2.5. Brad's Wager moves into second. Morning Lover Rambo's third. Connect a Peg inching up the fence, and now here comes Sailor Storm from the back of the pack starting to roll. But they're outside the quarter mile pole, and I'll Give You War is being ridden with the whip already. Whip comes out on I'll Give You War. The length's a lead and a half, length and a half now. 3 quarters, 114-2, and they spin on down for the money. And I'll Give You War still shows them up top. Brad's Wager under a full out drive. Sailor Storm continuing to grind away down the stand side. I'll Give You War lugging in, but still maintains a 4-length cushion. Sailor Storm trying to grind it out to race up in a second, but in the final 16th, I'll Give You War. I'll Give You War gets it done here. Wins it by almost 4 in the end. Sailor Storm was second, tight for third. Looked like Connect a Peg might have just edged out Brad's Wager in 141 flat. Number 3, I'll Give You War. Breaks maiden here. Drew away in the stretch to win for owner PTK. Dane Kabisky, the winning trainer. Corey Orm was along for the winning ride. The winner, 380, 260, 210. Finishing second, number 4, Sailor Storm. Third to 1, Connect a Peg. Fourth goes 5, Brad's Wager. Exacta $22. The try, $64.60. Super, $125 even. The pick 5, $1,894.80. Running time, 141 flat. Sixth race, maiden claimant event to go a mile. Morning line favorite number 5, Big Brown Sevens for trainer Bill Conley. Fast beginning for the Glory. Also wise beginning for Explosive Veruga. Through from the inside, Sink came away racing just to the inside of that one. Then Big Brown Seven's a favorite, spun out 3 wide in fourth. Way out in the center of the track, Luray Road is next, and at the back of the pack is War Venture. 6 lengths from top to bottom as they're just outside the 6 furlong marker, and For the Glory shows them up top in front by a length. Sink races in the second position. Explosive Veruga is a 3 wide third. 4 wide comes Big Brown Sevens. Way out in the middle of the track is War Venture. And now Luray Road at the back of the pack. Compact field, though. They're only covered by just about 5 lengths as they head up the backstretch. They have 5/8 of a mile still to go. They stack up 3 in a line. On the inside, For the Glory. In the middle, Big Brown Sevens. Up on the outside, War Venture, and through from between horses, Explosive Veruga makes it 4 across the track past the half-mile pole. Then 4 lengths further back to Sink, and starting to close in, Luray Road is last, but only 5 lengths off the lead, half-mile, 49 seconds flat. They hit into the far turn, still 4 in a line. For the Glory to the inside. Big Brown Sevens in the 3 wide side. Between those two, Explosive Veruga looping up a 4 wide. Here comes War Venture, and now Sink has found his best stride in the Yellow Silks Blue Blinkers. Is going to tip to the crest of the track as they run to the top of the lane. 3 quarters, 114 in 1. Absolutely wide open. They stack up 4 deep, and they straighten on down for the money. And Sink looks to come over the top, trying to catch him outside. Here's Sink just to the outside of Big Brown Sevens. Explosive Veruga battling on. War Venture down the center. They're in the final Florence furlong, and Sink is drawing away here. Sink and Victor Baylon's gonna get it done to start the pick 4 at 6-1. Wins by 4. Big Brown Sevens was second. Explosive Veruga was third, and War Venture was fourth in 140-1. Number 1, Sink rallies from far back to win going away for owner David Stoll, Scott Barker, the winning trainer, and Victor Baylon, the winning jockey. Sink was worth $14.20, $4, $3. Second, number 5, Big Brown Sevens. Third, the 2, Explosive Veruga. Fourth, the 4, War Venture. Exacta, $30.80. The try, $52.70. Daily double, $20. The super, $297.40. The pick 3, $81.90. Running time for the 6, 140 and 1. Seventh race, a claimant event for the boys to go 1 mile. Jockey change on the 3 to Orlando Mojica. Morning line favorite number 4, Mr. Sensibility, with Alonso Quinones. And they are off. Royal Warrant broke sharp. Silver Lucky Q came away racing in second. Aptly Away comes Determined Braden in third. Mr. Sensibility is fourth. There goes Wall Street to the outside there. The top 5 covered by about 3 lengths. Then 3 lengths further back, Malleable races out in the center of the track. He has 1 horse beat. And at the back of the pack early, Mr. Sensibility, as they circumnavigate the first turn past the 6 furlong marker. The first quarter, 24 and 4. Royal Warrant shows them up top in front by a length. Wall Street out in the center of the course races in second. Silver Lucky Q is third as they go to the back of the track. Determined Braden is fourth. Hachi in start 92 races fifth, about 6 lengths off the lead, a length in front of Malleable, who's starting to close in, but with that high head carriage there, and 4 lengths to Mr. Sensibility, the late runner, at the back of the pack, half mile, 48 and 2. Royal Warrant shows the way. Wall Street presses to the outside. Here comes Determined Braden trying to sneak through on the fence. Silver Lucky Q. Silver Lucky Q got through, and Determined Braden is trying to hold that position, and in fact does, and now actually had to check there as Wall Street shows him outside the quarter-mile pole. Silver Lucky Q with that decisive move on the rail is second. Royal Warrant, the pace setter, is third. Running on from the back of the pack, Mr. Sensibility has kicked it into top gear as they run to the top of the home stretch, and Wall Street turns them on down. Wall Street and Silver Lucky Q. These two are stride for stride. Down the center of the track, Mr. Sensibility is coming at him and coming on, and Mr. Sensibility is coming strong down the center of the track, charging hard to the outside. Mr. Sensibility just went right on by. Mr. Sensibility now on a 3-race win streak. Silver Lucky Q was second. Wall Street third, tight for fourth in 138 and 4. Number 4, Mr. Sensibility passes them all to win going away, now on a 3-race win streak. The winner is owned by the Cheyenne stables of Everett Dobson, the winning trainer Ben Colebrook, and Alonso Quinones with that perfectly timed ride. The winner, 540, 340, 280. Second, the 1, Silver Lucky Q. Third, the 7, Wall Street. Fourth, 2, Determined Braden. Exacta, $40.20. The try, $117.50. Daily double was worth $51.40. Super, $595.40. Pick 3, $88. Running time, 138 and 4. Tonight's 8th race, a allowance optional claimant event for the filly 3-year-olds. They'll go 6 1/2 furlongs. Scratch numbers 4 and 5. Morning line favorite number 2, Hanson's Girl, with Alvin Jimenez. Big favorite Jenna J. They're at the post. And they are off. Allie Grace broke sharp, but it's Jenna J who wins the break, and Jenna J, barreling on out of that chute, has a 1.5 lead. Hanson's Girl away racing in the second position. There's about 3.5 lengths further back to No Pennies for Me, and Allie Grace is last of the quartet. 6 lengths from top to bottom. They head up the back stretch. They pass the 4.5 furlong marker, and it's Jenna J and Rodney Prescott through a first quarter in 22 and 3. Hanson's Girl in chase mode. They're in second. 3 lengths further back. No Pennies for Me races third. Allie Grace out in the clear within striking range from fourth as they make their entrance in the turn. And the highly touted Jenna J leads them in by the 3.5 furlong marker, in front by a 1.5 lengths. Hanson's Girl still plugging away there in second. 3 lengths further back. No Pennies for Me. Whoop comes out on her, and Allie Grace at the back of the pack, half mile, 45 and 2. And Jenna J and a confident Rodney Prescott still sitting still. Hanson's Girl trying to turn the heat up from second. No Pennies for Me switches to the fourth path as they straighten away for the stretch drive, and Jenna J opening up and turning back Hanson's Girl. No Pennies for Me running on into second in the final furlong. Jenna J up top shows them by 4. No Pennies for Me running into second, but in the final 16th, Jenna J charts her course towards the Bourbonette. Jenna J gets every call from Florence, y'all. No Pennies for Me was second. Allie Grace was third. Hanson's Girl was fourth. Number 1, Jenna J, impressive yet again in victory, remains undefeated here for Greg James. Jason Cook, the winning trainer, and Rodney Prescott aboard for the winning ride. Jenna J, 360, 240. Finishing second, number 3, No Pennies for Me. Third to 6, Allie Grace. And fourth to 2, Hanson's Girl. The pick 3, $80.30. Running time, 117 flat. Tonight's ninth race, a claimant event for the boys to go 6.5 furlongs. Jockey change for the 3, Glotton to Matthew Adam. Morning line favorite number 5, Pine Tree Pro with Perry Oots.
We are at the post. And they're off. Fast start for Jazz and Tap, but a faster beginning for Iris Ninja. Through from the inside, there goes Wall Street Josh and also Boom Boom Frankie. Through from between horses, both Pine Tree Pro and Dr. Callahan well bunched. On the run out of the chute as they straighten up the main track, and Wall Street Josh shows the way by a length. Dr. Callahan from between horses races in second. Flanked up to the outside, Pine Tree Pro third. Boom Boom Frankie is fourth. Iris Ninja starts to lose position there in fifth, being passed to the inside by both Glotton and Bull's Boy. Then about 6 or 7 lengths further back to Cover Boy at the tail of affairs. Entrance into the far turn, first quarter 22-4. Wall Street Josh and Dr. Callahan. These two hook up. They're now stride for stride. Pine Tree Pro ranges up to the outside in third. Boom Boom Frankie is fourth. Whip comes out on Glotton, who races to the inside in fifth, starting to rev up. Here comes Jazz in Tap for Laird of Merritt from the back of the pack as they pass the quarter-mile pole and approach the top of the stretch as they bank off at a turn. And they're coming home now. Dr. Callahan shows it by a length. Pine Tree Pro pressuring to the outside. Down the center of the track from the back of the pack, Iris Ninja is flying home. They're in the final 16th. Dr. Callahan trying to hold from Pine Tree Pro. Iris Ninja still grinding away, but Dr. Callahan gets it done. Dr. Callahan and Gabe Lagunas by 2.5. Pine Tree Pro was second, tight for third in 117-2. Dr. Callahan bet down from 10-1 to 7-2. Wins for Ron Baird and Gabe Lagunas. The winner 960, 420, 360. Second, number 5, Pine Tree Pro. Third, the 9, Jazz and Tap. Fourth, the 6, Iris Ninja. And fifth, number 7, Bull's the Boy. The pick 3, 57.10. The high 5, $1,185.70. The super, $2,260.80. Pick 4, $278.85. The try, $227.20. And the exacta, $60.40. Running time for the nightcap, 117-2. Well, that wraps it up for this Thursday edition of the Turfway Park Report. Live racing returns tomorrow, Friday, with a first post of 6:15.